Hi everyone, so welcome to Turbo Machines and we are in module number 4. Already we have seen that two videos in this module and now we are entering into the third video. So in this hydraulic turbines. So in this video I am going to explain about Francis turbine and Kaplan turbine. So we'll move on to this video. So first I'll show the image of this Francis turbine. So how does it look like? The construction details, all these things, and what are the things? Other things are there in this Francis turbine. So one is turbine shaft. Okay. So where this is a rotary element which is then rotating, and next one is there some bearings are there, sealing of alternate bearing, and then turbine bearing, and wicket gate turbine, and that actual turbine where you can see the blades are there. So guide blades, fixed blades, and moving blades, and sealing of wicket gate turbines. Okay, so these are the things. The shaft from water comes and hits the turbine blades rotate, and the remaining water will be taken into the tail race through draft tube. Okay, so this is the construction details of Francis turbine. Now coming to this Francis and modern Francis, there are two different types nowadays. So nowadays there is a modern Francis turbine. So earlier there was a Francis turbine. So let us see what is the difference between these two turbines. So inward flow reaction turbine is having a radial discharge at outlet is known as Francis turbine. So at the outlet of the turbine, the water discharges in a radial direction. This is the inward flow reaction turbine which is having at the discharge portion. So the water comes out in the radial direction. So that is nothing but a Francis turbine. But whereas in the case of modern Francis turbine, water enters the runner in radial direction at outlet and leaves in axial direction at inlet of runner. So this is called the Francis turbine. How does it work? This Francis turbine, water enters the runner. There will be a runner. So in the runner, so there will be a guide blades and then the moving blades. So both will be there. So water enters the runner in radial direction. One direction it will come. So after hitting the turbine blades, after first it will passes through the guide blades, which are fixed blades, or stator we call it as. So water flows through the stator and then it will enter into the rotor, which is nothing but moving blades. So the expansion takes place in the Francis turbine. So water will be expanded or water will hit the turbine blades and the rotor will rotate or moving blades will rotate, and then after spinning the turbine blade, so water goes to the discharge or at the outlet area and leaves in the axial direction. So what is this axial direction is all about? So there will be a shaft. The shaft will be spinning, rotating. Since this turbine blades are mounted over the shaft, when shaft rotates, it's a cylindrical rod which rotates. The same way the turbine blades also rotate, which are moving blades. So after hitting the turbine blades, so water leaves or discharges, leaves in axial direction at inlet of the runner. That is nothing but the modern Francis turbine. So it will have, this is called the mixed flow turbine. Why? Because so it enters in the one direction and leaves in the other direction. That's why it is called as a mixed flow reaction turbine. Now, already we have seen that radial flow turbine. Now coming to this axial flow reaction turbine. Axial flow reaction turbine is classified into two different types. One is a propeller turbine and next one is Kaplan turbine. Okay, so this axial flow it is similar to the propeller and Kaplan. So Kaplan turbine is similar to that of Francis turbine, where it will have a rotor or fixed blades and then there will be moving blades. Whereas in the case of propeller turbine, so you might have seen the ships and all. So there will be rotor, which will be, it will have number of blades, which we call it as a hub or boss. So that will be spinning. So it will be in the propeller shape. So that is why it is called as a propeller turbine. So the axial flow reaction turbines are classified into two different types. One is Kaplan turbine and next one is propeller turbine. Now, if the water flows parallel to the axis of the rotation of the shaft, the turbine is known as axial flow turbine. So, why it is called as axial flow? because so there will be no axis of rotation where shaft is rotating, shaft is having the axis. When shaft rotates, so the axis, along the axis the water flows, so that in according parallel to their that particular axis, so that is nothing but axial flow turbine. Now axial flow reaction turbine, the shaft is vertical. Okay, so reaction turbine axial flow, the shaft will be placed vertical direction. Next, lower end of shaft is made larger and known as hub or boss. So normally there will be a shaft, and so it will be rotating in the axial direction, so water flows and parallel to the axis of the rotation, but the lower end will be different. So it is, the shaft is made bigger one, larger one, and it is known as a hub or boss. That hub or boss, so there will be blades, so that will be rotating. So that area is nothing but hub or boss in this Kaplan turbine or propeller turbine. So this is the shape of the propeller turbine which I was talking about, the hub bar. So first there is a shaft. The shaft, there will be at the below, at the bottom level of the shaft. So that shaft is made bigger in size. So that is that portion is nothing but hub, and there are some inclined vanes are fixed. So those blades are fixed on the hub or boss. So that will be rotating. So in the Kaplan turbine. So this is nothing, since it is in the propeller shaft, propeller turbines, the propeller shape. So since it is called as propeller turbines. So two names are given to this axial flow turbines. One is Kaplan turbine, and next one is propeller shaft turbine. Now, when the vanes are fixed to the hub and are not adjustable, the turbine is known as a propeller turbine. So the vanes are fixed to the hub and not adjustable. So if the vanes are adjustable, the turbine is known as a Kaplan turbine. So this is both the axial flow turbine only. So both water flows along the axis of the shaft. So both will be in the same direction, parallel to the axis of the shaft. But one is called as propeller turbine and another one is called as Kaplan turbine. So the only difference is, so on the shaft, these hub or boss will be there at the bottom of the shaft. There is a bigger in size. So where on top of the hub or boss, some vanes are fixed, and that will not be adjustable. So that is completely fixed. So those kind of turbines are called as a propeller turbine. But whereas in the case of Kaplan turbine, so vanes are adjustable. So there is a hub or boss, and there will be what you call fixed. So the vanes are fixed, but those are adjustable. So those kind of turbines are called as Kaplan turbine. So this is the main difference between propeller turbine and Kaplan turbine. So already we have seen this one. Now this is the internal portion of this Kaplan turbine. You can see clearly. So there is a shaft, and below that of shaft, so there is a hub, that is also called as boss, and it will have two different diameters. So one is internal diameter, next one is external diameter. So whole the hub size is nothing but the external diameter, capital D, and the shaft diameter, that is nothing but small d. Okay, and then there will be a scroll casing, and there will be a guide vane, and then inlet of runner vane, there is outlet of runner vane. So the blades are fixed over there, and then there will be a guide vanes. So before entering into this rotary blades, so there will be a guide blade through which water is directed towards the moving blades. So through which water enters and hits the turbine blades. There is a runner vanes where we can see the on the boss, on top of the boss, these vanes are fixed. So this is rotating. Through guide vanes, water comes, and then water comes in the radial direction, then leaving the turbine blade in the axial direction. So that is the axial flow turbine. So water comes in the axial direction along the axis of the blade. So that is nothing but axial flow turbine. So water leaves with the help of draft tube, so to the tail race. So there will be a tail race. So water comes and will be collected in the remaining water will be collected in the tail race. Now coming to this, Kaplan turbine is suitable for low head and high flow rate, because it is very low head low height, so that is suitable for only low head and high flow rate. So the main parts of turbine are one is scroll casing and guide vanes mechanism and hub with vanes and draft tubes. So these are the main different types of what you call main parts on the Kaplan turbine. One is scroll casing, guide vanes mechanism, hub and vanes and draft tube. So here we have seen that what is inward flow and outward flow Francis turbine reaction turbine, and then the Kaplan turbine and how it is classified, what is the propeller turbine, what is a Kaplan turbine, what is the difference between these two, and then main parts of Kaplan turbine in this video. So thank you so much for watching this video.